Welcome back. This is Chris with Chris Lee and Rusty's team at Realty South. This is another episode of Tuesday Talks. I have Cory Daniel with Timber and Hugh back with me today. Although today we're not talking about his business more. He's thinking about purchasing a home and kind of wanted to interview me. Also the things that we do for buyers, and figured it'd be a good idea to put it on Tuesday Talks. So Cory, you want to start?
Yeah, thanks for having me today.
Thank you.
Just the question that I had is, why should I buy a home now instead of waiting?
Well, there's several reasons. A lot of people come in, and I did a little video about this the other day, where they're worried about the price. What happens if it goes down? What happens if the economy shifts? Well, right now inventory is very low. According to the National Association of Realtors economists, they don't see that inventory going up. And Fannie Mae said there's like 3 million homes in the United States short. So I don't see prices taking a huge turn down. But interest rates right now are super low. I saw rates the other day as low as 2.875, but commonly 3%. So, for example, if you bought a $300,000 house now and you got a 3% rate, your payment would be somewhere in the 1540 range. That's taxes, insurance, and everything, PMI. That's conventional loan, 5% down. So if you waited and say prices came down 25,000 to 275,000. But interest rates went up to 4.5, and they were 4.5 less than 2 years ago. So if the interest rates went to 4.5, your payment is all of a sudden like $1,690. So you end up paying $100 more a month for the same house, just $25,000 less.
Wow.
So, and if you're keeping that house for a very long time, you're going to pay more over the period of time than you would if you bought the house now at a higher price. And that's putting the same money down. So, you put 5% down on 15,000. That's 15. On 300,000, that's $15,000, and I'm using that same 15,000 for the 275.
Wow.
So, that's one of the reasons. And don't let the low inventory confuse you, because you can find homes. We find homes for buyers every day. It's just you got to be ready to pull the trigger when you see it. So that's the big difference right now. So
wow, I can definitely see those numbers adding up.
Yeah, the numbers are where it's at. Especially if we're conscious about what they're paying per month and everything. So
well, as a first-time home buyer, and I guess I hear quite often people ask, if I'm driving through a neighborhood and I see a house that I like, should you call the sign that you see in the yards, or how does that work?
Well, okay, so the sign you see in the yard is the selling agent. That means they represent the seller. They are negotiating on behalf of the seller. So, if you see that sign in the yard, that person already has an agent, already has a buyer, already has an agent's relationship with that seller. Okay. So, if you are a buyer, you probably want your own agent. You want someone that's going to be negotiating on your behalf.
Right.
So I would not call the sign, and if you're already working with someone, please call the person you're working with. But if you're not working with someone, find an agent that you trust. Look at reviews. Talk to people Find that agent you trust and reach out to them, because they are going to look out for your best interest. They're looking out for what they can. The best deal they can get you. We'll go over comps with you. We'll show you what's sold in the area, because sometimes right now, with inventory being so low, people are putting homes on the market at a high price, and sometimes it's higher than what the market can give you. So be conscious of that. But your agent should go over that kind of stuff with you and make sure that you understand it, and also help you in negotiating with the home inspections and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, what are some other ways that having a realtor with you can help you in the process?
Yeah. So like knowing, what to look for in the home inspection, helping you get that arranged, helping you get names for other inspections, helping you kind of navigate through, we don't do the mortgages, but a lot of times we can help you if you don't know someone in town. We can help you get with a mortgage person. We can kind of tell you who to, if there's a company to avoid for some reason, things like that. Another thing we do is, we look out for things when we're in the house, things that, they can keep you from reselling in the future. A lot of times you'll see something like, you know, and it's depending on what everyone wants. But you know, if it's near a real busy road, we'll point stuff like that out to you. Some stuff you can see as well as we can, but some stuff you may not think about now. But as your representative, we're gonna let you know about it, because when it comes time to resell the house, we want to be able to help you resell the house. So it's not like, you know, we just want to put you in a house and say go on to the next person. We want to be your agent in the future as well. So I don't want to, you know, sell you a house and then come down the road and say, well, you shouldn't have bought this house because, you know, you have to go through a bedroom to get to a bedroom or something like that, you know. So that's little things you see sometimes that, you know, if I represent the seller, I want you to buy the house no matter what.
Right.
So that's the difference there.
I understand. Well, I definitely think it's great to have a realtor, you know, be able to help you, and so I appreciate your time and taking your time to give me some pointers. And
well, I appreciate that, and thank you. And if I could do anything for anybody, feel free to reach out to me. If it's just questions, I don't mind answering. You know, whatever kind of questions you have about the real estate market. We usually get some form of rates every day. We could talk to you about those. We could talk to you about what the market's doing, our inventory, how many homes are on the market in your area, or if you just want a price of a house down the street that's sold, I'll be glad to talk to you about that as well. Again, thanks for watching. This is Chris with Chris Lee and Rusty's team at Realty South. Cory, I appreciate it.
thank you.
Thank you, man. Thanks.